Hello everybody. This week we're going to be working with CodeMonkey, and we're going to be working on an activity that relates to concepts from Python. Python is a coding language. We did a little bit with it with Code Combat, and now we're going to do it with CodeMonkey here in the activity called Banana Tail. So I will walk through you the first 9 questions, and you only have to do questions 1 to 9, and I'll walk through those with this video. If you want to go farther on, you're more than welcome to, but only the first 9 questions you have to do. And please put a photo, take a photo and attach it to Google Classroom, because we don't have an account with CodeMonkey. So the way I'll see that you did your work is if you attach a photo in Google Classroom. So, and while I'm at CodeMonkey, I click Start Playing. And our goal is going to be to get, our goal is to get the banana to the little character over here, and our code is going to be run over here. Okay, so a little similar to code.org. Now, when we first start, we just click on the banana. We just click on it here, and the banana will go down, and it will get to the character. So it's the first one here is very easy, but it will get a little bit more trickier as we go on. Okay, so let's look at the next one. So now we have our code here, and we have to determine how high we want the giraffe to be. So the giraffe is in the game, and we have to determine how high we want it to be. And we could change this number, just as we did with Code Combat. You could change the number, and now they set this up for us, so we just click Run over here. And the giraffe goes up, then we click on the banana, and the banana goes, and he's gonna, okay, get to the other side. Okay, now let's go to the next one. If you ever get stuck, you could look at the hints down here, and if you need to rerun a program, you click Run, and then you're going to do rewind when you're done. Okay, so now we have to fill the gap here. Okay, we need the giraffe to go up here so we can fill the gap. Let's run the program and see how it goes. So we run the program, and the giraffe is too high. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go rewind, and we're going to change this. Let's try 8. Let's run our program. That seems to be good. We can click on the banana. Okay, so we can change the value over here to change how the giraffe appears in our game. So now the giraffe height is set at 6. And we have 2 giraffes here. Okay, so we have to worry about 2 of them. Let's see what happens when we run this, and we'll fix it if we have to. We run it. Then we click, and this works, but we're going to get caught over here. So what do we have to do? We have to change our code over here. So this is going to be similar to Code Combat. You're going to type in giraffe. Oh, giraffe. Now, which giraffe do we want? We want giraffe 2. Okay, so we want giraffe 2. The giraffe 2 height. Space equals. Okay, and then we click Run. And then we click the banana. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to add in a giraffe over here, because it's not gonna work. We only have 1 giraffe over here. So what we do is we take a giraffe from here and we drag it into the course. And we have to set the height of the giraffe. So giraffe 1 is 4. It's gonna be 4 units high, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to give a value for the second giraffe. So we're going to type in giraffe, giraffe 2 height space equals, and we'll try 4. We'll try both of them to be 4. Now we run our program, and we click Run. Okay, so now we have a snake, and we gotta get the snake across here. So let's see what happens when we run this program. Okay, we have to change the value over here. So let's click Rewind. Let's try, oh, sorry, I went backwards. Let's try number 8 instead. Let's try to make this 8. Let's click Run. Up, let's try 10. Up, click Rewind. Let's try 10. Now I click. Now we have a snake over here and a snake over here. Okay, so let's take a look, and you could always use your hints if you need to. Let's see what happens when we run the program. Snake number 1, that one works. Second snake needs to be longer, so let's click rewind, and we'll try different values. Let's try 4. Let's rewind. Let's try 5. And let's click the banana. Okay, so now we have a giraffe over here, and we're going to need to add another giraffe over here and another snake over here. So I could take my giraffe and I could put it over here, and I have to define the giraffe's height over here because the computer doesn't know how long I want him to be or how tall I want him to be. So let's put over here, let's put giraffe 2 height, because this is giraffe 1 and this is giraffe 2. How high should we make them? Space equals, well, if this one is 6 units high, this one's going to have to be 7 because you see he's a little lower. So let's make that 7. And let's run the program. Let's see how it looks. So that looks good. Then the next thing we need to do is we need to add a snake in here. So we'll click rewind. We add a snake in. Oh, sorry about that. We want to put them right over here. And then you can see the setup is over here. This is the locations. We did this with Code Combat. So these are the locations of them, but we're not working on those. We're working really just on this part here. And the first snake is 5. Let's try the second one. Let's try snake. Snake 2 length, space equals, and let's try 5 again. We'll see how it works. We'll run. We need to change this a little, rewind, and make this a little bigger. So when we click run, first we have the first snake go, then we have the giraffe 1 go, then we have giraffe 2 go up, and then we have our second snake go. Let's click run. And then we click our banana. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Now we are starting without any help, and you have to determine what you want to use to get here. Okay, so I'll show you how you could use a snake over here. I'll put my snake over here. And now in our setup, we have a snake is put in this location, 410 over there. Our snake is put, right? The X and the Y, so we have 4X, and then we have our 10Y. Okay, so that's why we get the 410 over here. Just like Scratch, we have an X and a Y coordinate. So we have our banana over here, and we want this snake to grow. So let's put our snake over here. So we're going to put snake up. Gotta click snake length, and let's try space equals. Let's try 4. Let's just see how it goes. And you could debug if you need to. You click run. Okay, we'll try 5. And now I click the banana. And you could use a giraffe if you want instead. Okay, so I'm going to stop at this point. You can continue on to the next ones if you want to do some enrichment. But for this week, only the first 9 are required. So when you get up to this point, just please take a photo at number 9 or number 10. That way I know that you got up there. And if you go even farther, you could take a photo so that I could see if you did extra work.